So this is going to sound like something really strange to say, but I was eating yesterday and in the cafeteria they have TVs. And on the TV it was the news, Good Morning America. And I just kept thinking how much I dislike Al Roker. Okay, now I've never met the dude. I don't really have any personal reason to not like him. Never really watched anything that has him in it. But I couldn't help but watch him and be angry. Now, I started thinking deeper. Okay, now why don't I like Al Roker? Okay, well, how did I first hear about Al Roker? And I realized that when I was little, I used to watch a show called The Proud Family. I don't know if you've ever watched it before or not, but it was kind of funny. Um, so I'm watching The Proud Family, and in that show, they kind of portray Al Roker as this dickwad, magical weatherman type deal that comes and tries to help Penny out, like the main character, Penny Proud. He tries to help her out through life, but he's kind of an ass about a lot of things that he does. So I, I was like, okay, so from a young age, I've had this strong dislike towards Al Roker, not even knowing who he was. Okay, that's really strange. So here recently, okay, to kind of come back on some sort of topic, I've just been thinking a lot about how the media affects everything that we do, whether we realize it or not. It's like, okay, you're watching TV, you see an ad for like Pizza Hut or something, and you're like, that looks really good. I think I'm hungry now. Yeah, just little things like that. Even music, it influences what we do, what we say, how we act, treat others. I mean, it is huge, huge, and it affects everything that we do. When I was in pop culture last semester, um, I had a really awesome dynamic professor. We talked a lot about how the media influences our daily lives. Of course, I mean that's pop culture. That's part of it. Um, it was weird. It was really weird to actually sit down and think, to actually dissect what the media feeds to us on a daily basis. I mean, if you sit and you start to dissect, say, commercials, and there's like hidden advertisements, the subliminal things. For instance, a lot of commercials nowadays are selling about 10 other products than what they're actually selling. Like in, why am I using Pizza Hut commercials and stuff right now? I don't know. But Pizza Hut, you see like this perfect family on lazy boy couches watching 60-inch flat screen TVs, watching the game, and they're happy and eating pizza. Or like college kids ordering pizza and having fun and stuff like that. Okay, they're not just selling pizza, they're selling a lifestyle. Now, to me, that's interesting because as a consumer, which we all are, if you've ever bought anything, you are a consumer. If you are alive and kicking, you are a consumer. So it makes me wonder, okay, what are they really trying to sell us? What direction are they pushing us? And I mean, are these things that I believe in? Are these things that I want? Is this a direction that I want to head? That's interesting. again, like I said, I mean, I didn't even know who Al Roker was, and I wanted the man wiped off the face of the earth. I mean, that's strange. That's really strange. And it's, I mean, talk to a child. Any child with cable, talk to them. I mean, I personally, I don't know, I don't really like talking to children, which is kind of bad. But, I mean, if you just sit down and have a conversation with a kid, they'll tell you a lot of things that seem kind of seemingly goofy, but they're almost logical. Outside of, like, imaginary things and, you know, the really childish type things, they can tell you a lot. Like, they see things that we kind of shove to the side. For instance, you know, we'll be watching a commercial, they'll see the half-naked lady or the half-naked dude. They want to know what's deeper. They always want to know why. I don't know what age we stopped asking the question why, but I think that's a growing problem in society. We've stopped wondering, therefore we start to settle. And when you start to settle, like when you stop asking the question why, that means that you're content with where you are and you don't want things to change. Personally, to I like to think that there's always possibility for improvement in every aspect, every instance. So why not continuously ask why? Because if somebody never asked, okay, well, why can't we make a device to make walking pretty much a thing of the past? You know, why do we have to walk 40, 50 miles a day just to get to where we're going? Okay, if that, I don't know what the question was that sparked the invention of the car, but that turned a revolution. Because now we have, like, scooters and bicycles and, like, all these electronic gadgets. I know a bicycle is an electronic gadget, but, I mean, if somebody hadn't have changed, if somebody hadn't have stepped outside of that comfort zone, outside of that box, and wondered why, we'd totally be stuck exactly where we were. We'd probably still be naked, living in caves, hunting down huge animals. So I guess that's my point for this one. Just why? You know, better yet, why not?